Okay, check it out. We had the first version of this website live in 1 day. Now, it wasn't perfect. We spent the next few days making it look better, tightening the copy, cleaning up all the little details, but from a blank page to a working website in 1 day, which is kind of crazy because not that long ago, a project like this would have taken an entire quarter and cost $40,000. Whenever I tell people that, they all assume the same thing. AI finally got good. And honestly, AI did get a lot better, but that's not what changed. What changed was us. We stopped asking the website to figure out our business. Now that probably sounds weird, so let me explain. Think about the last website project you were a part of. You hire a designer, everybody gets excited, and then they open up a blank Figma file and somebody says, so what should the headline be? And now nobody's designing anymore. You're debating who you're for, what makes you different, how to explain what you do, and one conversation becomes five becomes another meeting, another revision, another invoice, and the website turns into group therapy. And honestly, that's what you're paying $40,000 for. Not somebody pushing the pixels, you're paying everyone in the room to figure out what the website should say. It took us embarrassingly long to realize what was actually slowing these projects down. It wasn't the website, it was the thinking. And at some point, I remember asking, why are we trying to figure out our company inside Figma? Shouldn't we already know who we're trying to help, what we do, and why somebody should choose us before we hire a designer? And that question eventually turned into what we now call our go-to-market operating system. Now, don't let that name scare you. A go-to-market operating system isn't software. It's just one place where all of your go-to-market thinking lives. So your positioning, your messaging, your ideal customer, your offers, your proof points, and your sales story. Basically, every important decision about how your company goes to market lives in one document before anybody starts creating. And that's what makes it powerful. Your website comes from it, your ads come from it, your sales deck comes from it, your emails come from it, even your social media content comes from it. The website just happens to be the example we're talking about in this video today. And once all that thinking already exists, building the website becomes surprisingly simple. Watch this. Claude reads the operating system in Notion and turns it into a website brief. Lovable builds the first version, and then designers do what designers do. They make it feel like your company. They improve the writing, they obsess over typography, spacing, and all the little judgment calls that AI still can't make. Nobody gets replaced. The AI just gets rid of the blank page. And that's the part people miss. AI didn't suddenly become a great strategist. We just stopped asking the website to do the strategy. And that's exactly what happened with our client, Commercial Lending X. We didn't magically build a better website overnight. We just stopped using the website to figure out their messaging. By the time we opened up Lovable, we'd already made the hard decisions. The website was just execution. And in the first week, it generated 8 times more leads than the previous site. And since then, we've built Advisor.tv this way, and we've built Nably this way. At this point, it's just how we work. So if there's one thing I'd leave you with, it's this. Don't start with the website. Start with the thinking. Figure out what you want to say before you decide how to say it. And everything gets easier after that. That's why we make the go-to-market operating system completely free. The document itself isn't the product. What we actually sell is the craft, the strategy, the judgment, and all the 1,000 little decisions that make a company feel like a company instead of an AI prompt. If you want to build it yourself, you can. If you want our help, we'd love to help. Either way, the operating system is free. There's a link below. Duplicate it into Notion, open the brain section, and start answering the questions. And if you're interested in how AI is actually changing go-to-market, subscribe. There is so much more to talk about.